Grand Rising, gods and goddesses. My name is Dijon, and today is Sunday. Sunday. And I'm going to start a new string of videos called Sunday Vibes. And today, it's the first video, first episode. I already recorded this video, and my head, I didn't have the camera set up so that my head was in the video, so all you seen was just like my body and my legs, and I felt like my head was needed to be seen. How's everybody feeling today? Sun's out. So on these videos, I guess I just wanted to vibe out and talk about some stuff that was on my mind. Shit. Talk about some stuff that was on my mind outside in the sun. I think that's a pretty cool vibe. I don't know what you guys are doing over there, if you're lighting incense or if you're out in the sun listening to me. So what story are you telling yourself? Because that's very important. The story that you tell yourself is the story you have to live through. So what story are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself that you can't do something? Are you telling yourself that you are not worthy or you don't deserve? Are you telling yourself, because whatever you tell you, you're always right and you are always listening. So whatever you tell yourself is always true. So what are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself you can do it? You are strong. You are capable. You are loving. And you are loved. Are you telling yourself those type of stories? Or are you telling yourself the stories that come from a very low vibrational place? Are you telling yourself stories that come from a very high vibrational place? Because if you tell yourself you can't do something, then you can't do it. If you tell yourself it's hard to do something, then it's hard. So you set the difficulty, you set the tones, you say all the yeses to get you where you are today. So what story are you telling yourself? It's very important that you become aware of the story that you are telling. Like I said, if you're telling yourself that you're not worthy, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're this, you're that, you're all these things that are low vibrational, then the story itself is going to be low vibrational. If you tell yourself you can't do something, it's hard, I just can't do it, I just can't get better, it's always going to be. If you tell yourself stuff like that from a that's low vibrational stories, then the story, reality, your life, is going to be low vibrational. If you tell yourself you can and you will and that you are loved and you have strength, you have the strength, if you tell yourself these stories, you are capable, these are high vibrational stories, and so now your story, your life, will be high vibrational. So what stories are you telling yourself? How many of you meditate? How many of you sun gaze or do yoga? What do you do? What are your little spiritual? What do you do? What are your little spiritual routines? Do any of you have crystals? I'm a noob when it comes to crystals. I have a few of them, but I don't really. I don't really. I don't really know too much about crystals. I don't know too much. I have a few. I know what they mean, but there's a lot of people that like collect those things, and they have a lot. I like wearing them. Like I have a necklace. I need to find a new chain because the little strap broke, and I have the cage to put the crystal in. But like, what do you do? What do you like sage? Do you what do you do that is like spiritual? That like what's your little routine? I like to meditate when I wake up. When the sun's out, I like to come out and sit in the sun on Sunday. Sunday, why not do that? Meditate, sit in the sun. Affirmations. What do you do? What kind of stuff do you guys do? Another practice that I've been thinking about, and I guess the next few things I could make standalone videos about them, and I still may, and I'm gonna give a little insight on where my mind's going with some of these ideas. So I have this practice called approach everything with love, and the idea is just to, like, we meet anger with anger, and that usually doesn't. What happens when anger meets anger? It's more anger. What about frustration meets frustration, or frustration meets anger, or confusion, or agitation, or sadness? How about we approach our loved ones, our family, our friends, their anger, sadness, our healing? When we heal, we can't approach our trauma with anger. We can't, or I don't want to say you can't do anything. You can if you choose. But as you can probably tell, that meeting your trauma with anger or frustration or shame or blame, where has it gotten you? Nowhere. So meet all of your traumas, your sadness, your anger, your frustration, your worries, your resentment, your guilt. Meet all of that with love instead. And do that. Practice that. Meet all the things that are hurting you. Meet all of those with love. Meet love with love. Your friends love you, love them back. Why not? Strangers, show love back. It's not that love needs anything in return. It's just, why not do that? And then that goes into karma, which how people treat you is their karma, and how you respond to it is your karma. And more good karma is better than more bad karma, because you are a living magnet. You are manifesting and attracting 24/7. So be mindful of what you are doing, what you are saying, what you are thinking, what you are feeling. I've said this plenty of times. Just be mindful, because you will reap what you sow. You will reap that. So Do any of you like to hike? Go up in the woods and be with nature, meditating in nature? I feel like that would be pretty legit. Something that I want to do is to meditate up while hiking. Go find some place to sit and meditate on top of a mountain or something, or in the woods in general. What are your hobbies? What are some things that you guys like to do? Paint, draw, sing, build, create. Like, what do you guys like to do in your free time? I like to draw. I haven't drawn a picture in a minute, so I need to get back to it. Listen to music. I like to meditate, sun gaze. I like to play video games. I like to create. I'm working on a comic book story, or I've been working on it. I like to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In my pastime. So what do you guys like to do? I was thinking about the keys. The keys to the kingdom, which is love. The keys to the kingdom within are love. So when you're going within, when you start to search within, because everything you need is within, when you start to go within, you'll discover that the keys to that kingdom in there, the keys to unlock all of this stuff that you already have is love. Those are the keys. The keys to the kingdom with God's kingdom within is love. Also, what is some music? What are some artists that you guys listen to? You guys, girls, gods, goddesses, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine beings, light workers. What are some artists that you listen to that speak life into you? What is some music that is uplifting, music that makes you think, music that has a deeper meaning? What music do you listen to? I know I did a whole video about music and how it hurts you, but there is music out there that doesn't do that, whose intention, or there's music out there that doesn't hurt you in that sense. There's not music that's just telling you to go out and harm yourself, harm others, to glorify these things that don't do us any good. What are some artists? What are some songs? Comment those in the comment section below. All the questions I've asked, just comment section. I'll make it a pinned comment. But because I've been listening to a whole different slew of music anymore. I do not listen to the same music. I don't want to listen to the same music because I just know that it was like poison to my ears. Like, that stuff isn't healthy for us. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to listen to this anymore. So what do you guys, what do you listen to now? What do you listen to? it's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. Get yourself some sun today because it's Sunday. Watch my video about self-care because if not today, when? Self-care Sunday. Watch that video. Share that video. Watch this video, share this video, subscribe. Hit the bell on your way out. And I think I'm going to go inside and do some meditation. So, I love you guys.